What if I told you that one of the most ordinary-looking coins in your pocket, a copper to pence coin from 1979, the 1979 Elizabeth II to new pence coin? But this isn't just about the regular ones, it's about the ultra-rare error coins that slip through the Royal Mint's quality control and now fetch massive figures at auction houses worldwide. The history. The two new pence coin was introduced in 1971 as part of the UK's decimalisation program. It featured a copper-plated bronze alloy, weighing 7.12 grams and measuring 25.91 millimeters in diameter. The reverse showed the badge of the Prince of Wales, a plume of 3 ostrich feathers within a coronet, along with the motto Ich diene German for I serve, and the words New Pence. That means 1979 was one of the final years with the new pence design, but it's not just this transition that makes it valuable. It's the error coins from 1979 that are exceedingly rare and extremely valuable. Top rare 1979 to new pence error coins worth big money. Mule error -1979 reverse with 1980 to obverse wrong die pairing. Estimated value £50,000 to £1 million plus if authenticated. Off metal strike A silver or nickel planchet. Estimated value £25,000 to £500,000, possibly 7 figures if certified as unique. Off-center strike, value to £1,000 to £10,000 depending on the degree of misalignment, and if the date is visible. Double die or double strike error, value estimate £3,000 to £15,000 plus. Clipped planchet, a clipped 1979 to P coin could easily fetch £5,000 or more, especially if the date and queen's head remain visible. Die cap or cut errors, a 1979 to P with one of these extreme deformities can become a centerpiece of a collection. Value estimate for £1,000 to £20,000 plus. Wrong design mule with P or 5P dies. No officially confirmed examples yet, but if one is found, it would be priceless. Estimated value, £250,000 to millions if verified. Real auction sales, how much have these sold for? Let's look at what some error coins of the 1970s and early 80s have sold for. A 1983 to P new pence mule error should have said to pence, sold for over £4,000 at auction. A 1979 off-metal strike coin silver-colored, likely struck on a 10C blank, was reportedly sold privately for £40,000 to £1,000. Double struck to P coins have been listed at £3,500 to £8,000, depending on visibility. Some collectors are asking £10,000 on eBay for high-grade 1979 errors, especially die cracks and off-centers. What if I told you that a small silver-colored coin from 1968, hiding somewhere in your old pocket change or coin jar? We're shining the spotlight on one of the most historically important and shockingly valuable coins in UK numismatic history, the 1968 Elizabeth II 5 new pence coin. Now, you may have seen one of these lying around. It looks plain, doesn't stand out much. The year is 1968. And the United Kingdom is on the brink of one of the most significant currency overhauls in its history. The British government was preparing for decimalisation, the official transition from the old pounds, shillings, and pence system to a simpler decimal-based structure. Although the decimal system would officially launch in 1971, coins like the 5 new pence were released early in 1968 to ease the transition and familiarize the public with the new designs. But what makes the 1968 version extraordinary is not just that it was the first of its kind, it's the fact that rare minting errors from that year can now be worth a small fortune. The most rare and valuable 1968 error coins, off-metal strike wrong planchet error. Estimated value, £50,000 to £1 million depending on rarity, condition, and if authenticated by PCGS or NGC. Double obverse or double reverse error, estimated value, £250,000 or more, possibly £1 million coin. Clipped planchet error, estimated value, £3,000 to £15,000 plus. Off-center strike, estimated value, £4,000 to £20,000 depending on how far off-center and whether the date is visible. Die clash or ghosting error, estimated value, to £1,000 to £10,000 plus. Rotated die strike, estimated value, £1,000 to £7,000, blank or partial strike error. Estimated value, £5,000 to £25,000 depending on condition and completeness. Why these errors are worth so much? Rarity. That's the golden rule of coin collecting. The 1968 5 new pence coin is already historically significant. It's the first year of decimal coinage. And that makes it collectible on its own. But when you add minting errors, these coins become ultra-rare, sought after by elite collectors. Frequently auctioned internationally, museum-worthy artifacts. And when only 1 or 2 examples exist, it's the collectors and institutions that drive the prices sky-high into the 6 or 7 figures. Real sales. What have these coins sold for? While specific auction records of 1968 5p errors are rare due to scarcity, similar UK decimal errors have fetched. 1971 2p mule error, sold for over £4,000. Silver off metal 1op error 1970s, sold for £20,000 to £1,000. Double obverse 5op, listed for £80,000. Private sale of suspected 1968 off metal 5p, rumored at £60,000. So if a certified, confirmed double die, mule, or off metal 19685p surfaces, it could absolutely break records.